thoughts on the game this week? Really great.
Just excited about the week. I think there's been a lot of build-up and anticipation about this game, and both teams have kind of taken care of business to get us to this point. And again, just trying to prepare and have a great week of practice and perform obviously better than what we did last time and put on a good show.
A little height for variables in basketball, never a bad thing, but have you feel like you guys need to address that as a team and just, sort of the attention and big crowd and, the bigness of the day?
No, I mean, I think, we're not that new to the big crowds anymore after, 2 years in Baylor and Rutgers and at Stanford and, some other teams. So I think we're used to that. We had some big crowds here. So I don't think that's the issue anymore. I think it's, what's on the line for everybody is it's Pac-10 championship, it's regular season championship. And, our kids know that. We talk about it. They're excited about it. And I think, there's enough excitement that they feel that it'll be about, just rolling the balls out and starting to play on Saturday.
Do you control that? Are there ways you control that excitement?
No, I think you just got to let the kids experience it, I think you're always going to second guess yourself. Talk about this, don't talk about this. It is what it is. It's a big game. There's nothing to hide about it. We both have worked hard to get to this point. We're here. I know both teams are going to go out and perform well and perform to the best of their ability, and it is what it is. But I think the kids embrace playing, under these conditions and want to, fight for that spot and fight for that championship.
I know you guys talk and coaches talk a lot about during practice we'll focus on what we did well and what we need to do. But you're watching tape. What is the state of the Stanford team that you're playing?
They're very good right now. I mean, they're playing. They're a high-powered offensive team. They're really high-powered. So, we talked to our team about we're not going to just shut them down. We're not going to just, shut their offense down completely. We got to take them, we just got to take things away from them, make it more difficult, and change up what we do. And, we have to perform better on the offensive end of the floor and, do some things better. So, they're a great team, and I think they're playing really well right now. And even though Jill's been out, I think, they've added a guard and more shooting power. And, we just got to, I think you can give so much of a scouting report and a game plan, and then it's just, our kids are good at roll the ball out and play, just play.
What do you have to do to make life easier on your post players this time around?
They got double teamed a lot. So, I think a lot of it is I would expect double teams again. It's just where are the kickouts? How do we put them in position not to get double teamed as much? And just things like, I think our guards, and we were all kind of shocked. We weren't anticipating it. I don't think we did a great job of just catch and shoot and be ready to shoot and rotate and just put ourselves in a better position to score and not get caught in a situation where we're double teamed as much. And so it was a good game for us. Hope we learned from it and just trying to get better at it this time.
They shot well against you guys. They shot well with Arizona State on Saturday. And they are shooting well. How do you go?
They're tough. They're tough to defend when they're shooting well, and they get up for, there's other games where they haven't shot the ball well. But they're a veteran team, and against, when they're playing for things and when things are on the line, they play well. So you just got to pick your poison and make adjustments and change the game, and we have to worry about us as much as we have to worry about them. So we're going to come up with a game plan. We'll have a backup game plan, and just try and make adjustments throughout the game depending on what's happening.
How important is Jane's passes out of the double team really well?
Yeah.
How difficult is it to double team her because of that?
She's tough because her size. She can get called, keep the ball high. I think she anticipates double teams well early in the game, and so she doesn't, put the ball on the floor or anything like that. I think she's doing a good job kicking out. And then again, their guards in the last couple of games have shot the ball well. And then when you don't give her the double teams, I think she makes great reads. I think she's kind of the catalyst for that. I mean, she's made some really good decisions, and she's a player now that's making players around her better. She's tough.
What do you guys think in terms of keeping Kansas? She was the Lion a lot.
We talked a lot about that after the game and even leading up to the game. It's just you can't give them free points. You have to make them earn it, and just not putting ourselves in that situation again this game.
But she forces the issue, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As aggressively as anybody.
Oh yeah, in Pac-10, yeah. She draws contact well, so it's I think it's just getting to her earlier and doing some different things with her to, keep the ball out of her hand a little bit more and things like that.
Coach, when you decided to come back to the team last year after the whole Duke thing, did you expect to be in this position, playing for a Pac-10 title?
It's always something that we've talked about that we were capable of. I don't think you look too far ahead when you make a decision and say, and because of that, we're going to do this. It's just, I made the decisions for the reasons I did, and I thought we were capable of being at this point, and I know these kids believed that we could be at this point, so they've worked hard, and we've kind of worked really well as a unit to get ourselves to this position. This was, one of our goals and our mission statements this year, and we thought we were capable of it.
Krista's got her senior day. She's not a starter, but can you just talk about her role and her value?
It'd take a long time. I don't know where to begin with that one. Everything from being a captain and a leader to being so unselfish about her role on this team for the last 4 years, going through a coaching change and just playing. She's played different positions. She's played different roles. She's played many minutes, not a lot of minutes. She's struggled with injuries this year. So I think she's had a lot on her plate, and I think through all of that, you get somebody that's consistent, that is all about this team, that is, I will do anything for us to win as a team, to what can I take on individually with certain team members to help them, to, I could go on and on and on about it, and she's actually taken on a role with Ashley where she's coaching Ashley on the floor in some specific things because she wanted to be connected to somebody on the floor to help them. And none of those things are things that we ask her to do. She just does them and does them unselfishly. And you don't win and you don't have team chemistry and unity without a player like that. You just don't.
How has Tasha evolved as a player, maybe from last year to this year, and also from earlier in the season to maybe the past few games?
I think she's playing really well. She's shooting the ball well. She's attacking well. She's limiting her turnovers. She's getting the ball to the people in the right position. I think she's playing great defense for us right now. I think, she's just maturing as a player, as a sophomore with, minutes over the last couple of, 2 years in particular, and literally playing 35 to 40 minutes a game. So I think she's just maturing, and she's a kid that comes in and wants to be better. She watches tons of film. It's not somebody that we have to go in and ask her to do things. She'll come in the office and watch film. She's in the gym shooting. She's taking it on because she wants to take it on. And if you force a kid to get in a gym, you're not going to see the results. But I think she's really willing to. She wants to be a really good point guard for us.
Early in the season, there were some questions about how Lexi and Tasha might play together, maybe which roles they would fill in. How's that worked out for you guys?
It's good, Lexi, because, her scoring's been up and down here the last couple of games and stuff, but early on, she's just she can score from the point position where Lexi's much better scoring from the wing position. So it's been good for us to kind of put them on the floor together. It gives us two ball handlers. We don't get pressed as much. Either one of them can play the one or the two, so they're kind of interchangeable, so we get to be a little bit more flexible with some of the things that we're doing. Both good defensive guards for the most part, still trying to work on some things, but they give us some good athleticism out there, so it's been a good combination for us to have out there.
Are you putting more onus on your guards this week?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think they're putting it on themselves because we've watched the film and they see how they were tentative and passive, and I think they understand that the style or the type of game plan that might be put out there for us and what they need to do as a guard group to help us win that game, and that they're capable of it.
Are there other